Do you know what Rachel Zegler is preparing for right now? And what offers are actually on the table for her? Some of these casting deals were made before Snow White's release, but some have come in after the backlash, even after the Snow White flop. You've seen the headlines, right? They say Rachel Zegler's career is over, that Hollywood is done with her, that she's finished. But here's the truth. Talent like this doesn't just disappear overnight. Zegler isn't just the girl from Snow White. She's young. She's a gifted actress, a trained singer, and a performer with the kind of versatility that still makes Hollywood sit up and watch. Snow White may have crashed hard, but guess what? Rachel Zegler is already back, and the projects waiting for her could change everything about her career. First up, we've got She Gets It From Me, an indie drama where Rachel stars alongside Marissa Tomei. After the whirlwind of Snow White, Rachel Zegler is stepping into a role that promises depth and authenticity. In She Gets It From Me, she portrays Nikki, a woman whose engagement celebration spirals into a journey to reconnect with her estranged ex-punk rocker mother, played by Marissa Tomei. Director Julia von Heinz describes the film as truly funny, immersive cinema that captures family dynamics at their most authentic, absurd yet profound, messy yet meaningful. This project not only showcases Zegler's versatility, but also signals a deliberate shift towards more grounded, character-driven narratives. Indie films like this give actors the space to prove they've got depth, and Rachel's jumping right in. Next, we've got something huge. Evita, on London's West End. Rachel's returning to her musical roots, taking on the iconic role of Eva Peron. This is a high-stakes role, live audiences, big expectations, and it's exactly the kind of challenge that can redefine her image. Rachel's success as Juliet on Broadway showed she can handle intense, emotional stage roles. The Romeo and Juliet production remains one of the strongest and most impressive credits in her resume. She teamed up with Kit Connor, and she got the job done. This modern revival opened at Circle in the Square Theater on October 24, 2024, and wrapped up its 20-week limited run on February 16, 2025. Directed by Tony Award winner Sam Gold, with original music by Jack Antonoff. The production earned critical acclaim and even scored a nomination for Best Revival of a Play at the 2025 Tony Awards. Zegler's portrayal of Juliet wasn't just another credit, it marked a major milestone, proving she could command the stage in one of the most emotionally demanding roles ever written, showcasing her versatility and resilience in the face of industry challenges. And here's something people forget. Spellbound and Y2K were released before Snow White, but they're still alive. At Spellbound, an animated Netflix adventure where she voices Princess Elian.
Mom? I'm not gonna let that happen!
Troops! Close the gates!
Flink, do something!
Animation? Yep, it's a smart diversification move, tapping into family audiences and keeping her name visible. Finally, Y2K from A24, where Rachel gets to show off her comedic side in a sharp, nostalgic take on millennial panic. Again, smart. She's building a portfolio that says, I can do it all. Audiences are still discovering them on streaming and in indie circles, and that means Rachel still has chances to impress, even as the noise from Snow White fades. And here's the part the internet often misses. The people inside the industry, the directors, the producers, they want to work with Rachel Zegler. Julia von Heinz, director of her upcoming indie drama, calls her a perfect fit for authentic, emotional storytelling. Jamie Lloyd, who cast her as Eva Peron in London's West End, calls her a phenomenal talent. And Vicky Jensen, who directed her in Netflix's Spellbound, says Rachel brought everything and left nothing on the table. These aren't empty compliments. They're signs that behind the headlines, the people who matter in shaping careers believe in her potential. The internet loves to watch a downfall, but here's the real test for Rachel Zegler. Can she show flexibility? Can she reflect on the backlash from Snow White and adjust her approach? Every rising star hits bumps. What separates the ones who survive is whether they use those bumps to grow. Rachel's young, she's got time, and if she can demonstrate that she's learning, evolving, and focusing on the work, not the noise, she has every chance of turning things around. So, is Rachel Zegler's career over? Not even close. But it's at a crossroads. If she stays adaptable, if she learns from the backlash and sharpens her instincts, her future could be brighter than ever. Everyone makes mistakes. The key is not letting shame paralyze you, but using it to push forward. Because let's be honest, Hollywood loves a comeback. And Rachel Zegler? She might just be setting up one of the best comeback stories yet. Do you think she can turn the tide and prove the internet wrong? Which of Rachel's upcoming projects are you most excited to see? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit like if you enjoyed this breakdown, and subscribe if you want to catch the next orange falling.